Suddenly, someone jumped out and scared her. She laughed nervously and said she had gotten scared. They joked around, and since they were already there by the river, someone suggested playing a game. They wanted to close the tent first so no one would notice them. That's when everything changed. Out of nowhere, someone appeared. She was shocked. "What are you doing here?" she asked. He calmly replied that the river was public, anyone could come, and he was there with his girlfriend, who happened to be her friend. When he said the name Giselle, the tension immediately rose. They started calling out for her. "Giselle, where are you?" She finally answered, saying she was busy. When questioned, she made an excuse about putting on mosquito repellent. The truth was clear, hiding was pointless. The girlfriend was already outside and wasn't leaving. The plan was simple: distract her, look the other way, and sneak out. Soon enough, the confrontation happened near the river. One friend asked the other to come swim and talk somewhere else. That's when the real question came out. "When were you planning to tell me you're dating my ex?" The explanation came fast. She swore she had only found out recently, just a few days ago. She claimed she didn't even know before, and since nothing was ever said directly, she assumed it wasn't important. Even the Instagram photos were brushed off. She begged her friend not to ruin the trip. She said she would break up with him if needed. She reminded her how long they had been friends and promised no man was worth their friendship. She even said she was ready to sacrifice the relationship. They hugged. Then the other friend softened. She said it didn't have to happen right now, not during the trip. She said she trusted her and wanted them to enjoy the time together. Both agreed to move on, at least for now. But peace never lasts long. Soon voices were raised again. Someone accused another of not understanding anything, of choosing sides. The boyfriend stepped in, asking what was going on. He pointed out the irony: a weekend getaway ruined because an ex showed up at the same place. The explanation came again. She said she was no longer with him, that he was now with her friend, and therefore everyone had the right to be there. Another voice tried to calm things down. The place was beautiful. The mood should have been light. Someone suggested relaxing and having fun instead. They even brought drinks to set the mood. That's when someone suggested a game. Truth or dare. Reluctantly, everyone agreed. The game started. Someone chose truth. The question hit hard. "Why did you break up with Layla?" The answer was honest. He said he felt too deeply in love, but she wasn't ready. He had even proposed marriage, and she said she wasn't prepared for that step. He tried waiting, but realized you can't wait forever for someone who doesn't want to arrive. So he ended it. Then it was her turn. She chose dare. The dare shocked everyone. "Kiss my boyfriend." At first it sounded like a joke, but it wasn't. She insisted. A dare was a dare. People tried to brush it off, saying they were all friends, and it didn't matter. Someone even tried to take a photo, until the phone was grabbed. That's when the truth exploded. The phone was unlocked. Messages appeared. Intimate messages. Plans to meet secretly in the tent. Words full of desire. There was no more denying it. Someone tried to defend privacy, saying those messages were personal. But it was too late. The damage was done. She said she didn't need explanations anymore. She thanked God nothing serious ever happened and told her friend to keep him if she wanted him so badly. He tried to explain. She refused to listen. She admitted she was already planning to leave him anyway. Later, someone sat beside her quietly and brought her coffee, exactly how she liked it. She explained she wasn't angry out of jealousy, but out of embarrassment. She admitted she had known about the betrayal for days. She had seen the messages, the calls, the hidden plans. She stayed silent because she didn't want to seem bitter. She confessed her fear. Fear of marriage. Fear of commitment. Fear of disappointing someone who loved her deeply. She said she only wanted happiness. She wasn't asking for decisions. She just didn't want him to run away. Then came the final confrontation between the two women. One of them finally spoke the truth. She admitted she had always felt invisible. The other was always admired, always noticed, without even trying. The jealousy had grown silently for years. She changed herself completely just to be seen. Her body, her personality, her lies. She admitted betraying her friend because she wanted to feel chosen for once. The response was cold and final. She said none of that justified the betrayal. She said her heart was empty and told her to stay away forever. At the end, the men confronted each other too. One claimed he was with Layla now. He spoke about loyalty, about patience, about moving slowly, like a river finding its way. And the final question echoed painfully. Layla, are you really leaving with him? That was the end.